Good morning and welcome to AMAI App Snack.
Yeah, let's take a look here. VMaker, AI video editor. So we're seeing a lot of this, right? AI video editing is really all over the place right now. Really interesting. And that said, we've tried quite a few of them because we're trying to make this process faster and more automated as well. And we have found that they do okay, but nothing has been reliable enough to be like, oh, we could like make this a regular part of the stack. So we'll see about VMaker. AI video editor from the future. Turn your raw videos into wow videos in minutes with VMaker AI. VMaker is a terrible name for a product, FYI, but that's okay. Um, Here's your cards.
Yeah, interesting,
Smart zoom, intro, outro, transitions, AI subtitles, B-roll, stickers. A lot of the same stuff that a lot of the other ones kind of purport to do. Long videos for real shorts, TikTok videos, highlights generator. Wait, we have more AI. So many AI, all the AI, all the stuff that it does. Features, 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 features. Okay. I think we might want to like try this, right?
try for free.
And let's see what happens. Let's just look at the pricing real quick. $7 a month, $8 a month for team. Let's talk about the enterprise. Okay, we're gonna, and that is not a Star Trek joke, but it could
It's,
be.
I will say that, the website's not unattractive and they have some good colors and some good icons and that kind of stuff.
Looks
Uh,
fine. Yeah. It doesn't log me in, but it's all good.
is it the top of is it my screen or is it still loading?
It's still loading.
All right,
Okay, here we go.
skip.
Makes me think that this app was like asleep somewhere.
About Bob, time note. I absolutely love that modal.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Book a call to get a tour or like get started.
Yeah, I
Yep.
love the idea of, hey, we will do guided tours with you if you want to schedule it.
Yep.
Good call there.
Really interesting. All right, let's just take a random video that we have recorded. Excuse me. Sorry. I should have hit the mute button before that, but didn't have
That's all right. No one, no one's watching.
time.
And if it's good, we can always use VMaker to edit out the sneeze.
Yeah. We'll have to see if it finds it and if it can get it. That'll be the litmus test. All right, so we're waiting this, uploading the video at max speed. We are waiting on this to upload. I chose a video that was relatively small, 18 megs, so it's probably a 3 or 4 minute video, something like that, probably. So this should be like a prime candidate for something that can be chopped down into something super short, like TikTokable, right?
You would think so.
Okay, here we go. So
Choose the output aspect ratio. So it was originally landscape, so like square might be good for.
oh yeah, just to see how it handles the cropping. Yeah. We want to apply, let's apply all
I like
the
that.
all the things.
Intro card, by the
All
way.
the things. What's
Intro,
that?
intro and outro card could be interesting, right? Because those could
Yep.
potentially, if it creates them well, that could also serve as your uh what's the stupid thing we have to do all the time for YouTube?
Cover.
Cover. Thank you. I wish they would just call them the same things.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be nice.
Adding title. Like I'd be really
All
curious to
right.
see what this does.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting to see what happens here. This is definitely more kind of fully featured, right? The other ones kind of did some simple trimming and like that kind of thing. This is seems like it's doing more actual production.
And just a note to VMaker. If it was me, I would have like a small little checklist with each one of these and checking them off as we go. Because you've apparently gone through 5 or 6 of these and added these effects. I've already forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point from a design standpoint. Just kind of remind people of the work that's been done.
And the work
Uh,
that
yeah, especially given how long this is taking, right? I mean, it's not taking long given what it's doing, but as we're sitting here, this is also an interesting thing. Like another message they should have here probably is, hey, by the way, you don't have to stay on the screen. We'll send you an email when it's done. You can leave. But I actually don't know. I mean, I'm fairly sure this is a background process. I'm fairly sure I could probably leave this page and come back and it's fine because it's not being done in the browser, right? This is something that's being done on a server right now, and the browser's getting updated. So I could probably do that, but there's no messaging to say that. So if we're going to critique, then there's a couple little UX things that we could critique there.
Yes, yes. But it's appearing to, it's appears to be doing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And it's some of them will take longer than others, and all of that's like known and understood. I think you miss out on the option of reminding people how many cool things you're doing for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Remind them of all the work. Show your work. Okay, 100%. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't wait to see what this looks like. Okay, so look,
Well, that is not what I expected to see when it loaded.
me neither. It added a lot of B-roll. Like, so if you look at the bottom,
Let's, yeah, you can see all the cuts, you can see the B-roll, the text layers that have been added. Let's just play this and see what happens, shall we?
yeah. Oh man, that's not bad. I don't hear any audio, just so you know.
Good morning. This is
And now I do.
And we talk a lot about AI, but we review a lot of other products. In this case, just wanted to walk you guys through a prompting tip while Justin sneezes. Yes. So I sent Justin this prompt that I actually did for somebody else. So this was a client of mine that I help out, and they wanted some help with a prompt. And so I did not do this about their UI. I actually did it about a UI Justin talks about a lot, which is chat-based interfaces. I figured I might as well do something that I could use here. Yes. And so I just laid it out very simply. I like to put my variables at the top, so I just have to.
Okay, so
that process. We will get it. So you can see it.
So one thing that's interesting, you can't hear it. I don't think. Can you hear the background music that's going through the whole thing?
I cannot.
Okay, I wish there was a way for me to pipe this audio into, I mean, there probably is, but I don't have that set up right now. But I wish you could hear it because there's this like 1980s 8-bit video game kind of sounding music track under the entire thing, which is interesting and also mildly disconcerting. Actually, it's a weird, it's weird actually. And I'm not sure if it's like weird a good way or weird a bad way. I should share this with you and see if you can.
Well, I'm operating from a reduced capacity right now on my laptop in a bed while I'm traveling.
This is a weird pattern, by the way. I just want to point this out from a UX standpoint. There's a really weird pattern that like there is a link here that I can copy, but they don't let you see it. That's strange. I'm going to see if you can see this. I copied the link. Let's see if you're able to. And that's a cool feature, being able to share that with somebody.
Go ahead and open that in a incognito browser so you can see what that looks like.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yep. So now can you play it and you hear the 8-bit music soundtrack?
I already closed it, so give me a second. I mean, it fits the theme of the video a little bit. So, is it the best in the world? No. And guys, it's never going to be in the never. I apologize. I'm an AI optimist. I think it will be eventually. But it does look to have segmented things, and it does look to inserted B-roll. They don't all look terrible. And I think it actually would, if we were aggressively editing our own videos, it would be a great stopgap in between doing nothing
Yeah,
to trying to do that.
potentially could be. Yep.
Potentially could be. So I would say it looks fairly good. Go back to the UI for a second, see if we can what we can tweak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's
um,
1 second. Let me get
then
back
we'll
to
kill this one. So one of the things that's interesting is it did not suggest shorts from it, right? Or did it? That's what I'm trying to say.
No, it did not. It did not. Uh-uh.
Which
And so, like, there are elements that you can do. This is very Canva-esque, actually. This is literally, they ripped
yeah,
off Canva. Like, one, like, 1-to-1, they ripped off Canva,
it,
which is
well,
fine. Whatever.
even the menu kind of has that Canva-esque look at the top. But you
Yeah.
can see all the B-roll footage in the sections and the scenes and the audio.
Yeah.
Generally, I would say it looks fairly well done compared to most of the video editing stuff we've seen.
Yeah, it's pretty good. For sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm optimistic. I do think we have a little ways to go yet before this stuff gets to where, like, it's even to, the 80% range in terms of getting to doneness.
Can you edit the text by chance? Like if you click on that one of the text layers?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That has read. All right. I mean, I would say, guys, if you're just getting into this and you do want to edit and you don't want to create all these scenes and everything else, this can probably help you. The flip side is I didn't think any of the intro cards or the outro cards were like, for what I see, are that stunning.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we're not going to use this
Uh,
as the cover, right? Like an eyeball.
no. And so, I would say this is probably like Canva was in the beginning, which Canva in the beginning was kind of a joke. And then it
Yeah.
became not a joke because it stayed simple. And if they can figure out a way to keep it simple, I think they're
Yep.
potentially onto something. The only thing is like I don't see like the very, very subtle ways of doing or any way of doing a split into shorts. And I think that's
Yeah, I sort of expected, because the way that it made it out on the homepage, you sort of expected that to be more obviously apparent.
yes.
And it definitely is not. So,
So I'd say, I'm a pretty harsh critique probably. So I would say, it's a 4 out of 10 to start.
yep,
Remember, that's better than not having a tool.
it's true.
Four
It's
out of
true.
10.
4 out of 10 is better than 0 out of 10.
Amen. All right. Have a good day.